Hello. How's everything going this week? My week's been pretty good. I've gotten a lot done. Had a lot of awesome confirmations this week. Synchronicities that are just insane. I'll tell you about one of them. I've been meaning to buy a bike for probably about a month now. And I've been hesitating on it because I didn't have the finances for it, or at least I told myself I didn't have the finances for it. And also I've just been lazy about it. And I've been getting these emails from this old video game that I used to play, and it was messages in Russian, and something told me for the most recent message that I got to translate the Russian message to see what it would say. And in this message, it translated to buy a bike. And so I'm not able to deny what that synchronistic moment was. So I ended up going and buying a bike. I don't know if you can see it. It's right over there in the corner. See it? That's my new bike. So if you're first tuning into this channel or this blog entry kind of video, my name is David Rodriguez. I go by the Water Magister. That's my writer's name. This channel is based upon teaching you different meditations, different techniques for your life, and using them as tools until those tools are no longer required in your story. Because that's all a tool is. That's all meditation is. It's a way to mold your mind to develop that willpower until the point where you require none of the tools that are given to you in this channel. And the same goes with anything else. So this particular video, I want to go over a daily practice, meaning when you first wake up or sometime throughout the day, set aside at least 10 to 15 minutes and create yourself a daily practice of some sort. It's very important to set that time aside for yourself. And you can start off with 10 minutes a day and then increase it. So I wanted to share with you my daily practice in the morning when I wake up. And then there's occasions where I do it in the middle of the day, but for the most part I do it in the morning. So I'm going to guide you on this daily practice of meditation. And you can pick and choose which of the practices I do that resonate with you to see how they work in your story, to see if they work at all for you, because every person's different. And what I do and what I've experienced may not necessarily work for what you're going through or what you're experiencing. So it's really important to seek out different teachers. For the most part, teachers will find you though. So same thing with students. If for whatever reason I got thrown into being a teacher, that's a funny story too. So yeah, I want to go into this meditation practice with you guys. So what we're going to do, well, this is what I do. I usually lay, as soon as I wake up, I sit upright in my bed, cross-legged, spine straight, have good posture. The reason why you want to have good posture, it aligns all the chakras going up towards the sky, and it allows the central focus of energy to come down through the top of the head, into the spine, and all the way down the chakra system. As opposed to if you're laying down, it's a little bit more difficult for that, I feel. So what we're going to do is go ahead and close your eyes down, sitting up straight. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep inhale in. Exhale out. Last deep inhale, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing normally. I want you to begin focusing on the top of your head. Envisioning the crown chakra either like a door or like a flower that's blossoming. Begin visualizing that flower blossoming at the top of the head. And at the center of the flower, you notice that there is an opening to allow for healing white light energy to come through from the top. Then visualize that white light flowing in through that flower, circulating through all the body, flowing in through the top of the head, moving down the shoulders, the chest, the arms, the lower stomach, legs, feet, filling your entire vessel with that beautiful white light, filling you with love, abundance, safety, and security. Once you feel that that light is filled with the body the entire way, and that your body essentially looks like a beacon of white light, begin focusing on the top of the head once more. And that light that's shooting in through that flower that you're envisioning, begin seeing that light come out the outside of the body, wrapping your entire body like a mummy, starting from the very top of the head, wrapping all the way around, moving down the shoulders, wrapping your entire body like a mummy, to fill it with white light on the outside of the body. So you can go all the way down the stomach, legs, and feet. Once that's complete, you're going to begin envisioning 6 white balls of light. Begin envisioning one behind you at torso level, one in front of you at torso level, one to the left, one to the right, one above you, and one below you. So one above the top of the head and one below where you're sitting. Essentially, you're creating 6 beautiful balls of white light surrounding the body. Now we're going to begin connecting those balls of light with a line of light. So starting with the left, begin seeing that left ball shoot a line all the way to the top one, the top orb. And then focus on the one in front of you. See the same thing happening, shooting a line to the top orb. The right one, shooting a line to the top orb, connecting to it. And the back one, connecting to the top. Now the left, connecting to the bottom orb. The front, connected to the bottom orb. The right, connected to the bottom orb. And the back, connected to the bottom orb. Now connect all the ones in the middle, the front to the right to the back to the left, and the left to the front. Now if you pull your perspective back a little bit, you'll notice that you just essentially created a three-dimensional diamond surrounding the body. As you're envisioning that three-dimensional diamond, I want you to begin to see that diamond rotate clockwise. See it rotate clockwise 3 times. And you can keep it rotating in the mind if you choose. Know that it will always be there. These have a limit of, from what I've noticed, about 12 hours. So you may have to do it every 12 hours or so if you want to do this type of meditation. Sort of surround yourself in that 3-dimensional diamond. And what this diamond begins to do is it raises your vibration. As it spins, it begins to collect all the energies around you into you. And for those of you who feel you require protection from any negativity, if you feel that you align with the story of an empath, this diamond will protect that energy of yourself. It'll protect the physical body as well. But once you begin to understand that this is all a tool, to make you aware that you are always safe, you are always protected. And you do not require these shieldings, in a way, to call them, to make yourself feel protected. But it's all a learning process. These are just tools to get you to that point. So if you feel that you align with that story, that you require protection for any reason, do these practices. These will align with you until the point that they no longer do. Next point of this daily practice is I state the following affirmation. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am peace. I am abundance. I am abundant. I am truth. I am free. And then go into something that you're thankful for, such as how I'm about to do it. I thank you for allowing me to live another day, so that I can continue forth in my story of undoing the traumas of my life, the past, learning how powerful I really am, and taking back that powerlessness that I have felt throughout my entire life. Thank you. And then acknowledge yourself for something that you may have done yesterday. I acknowledge myself for waking up at 5 in the morning yesterday and doing a yoga practice at 5 a.m. Thank you. And then I go into my power statement. A power statement is something that you want to declare for yourself. So it would essentially be something that you say, I am, and then different phrases that you want to declare for yourself. Just like I am love. But this is a little bit different with more motivation, more oomph behind it. So I'm going to do mine, and then you can write down something for yourself. I am source power, convicted, deliberate, honest, wise, powerful, and aggressive, and I am always serving the highest expression of myself. Breathe in. Exhale out. And you could use mine if you want, until you're able to create one for yourself. Lastly, state something and declare something that you want to create, either that day or that year, that month, but declare something. For example, for me, I've been doing the following. By the end of this year, I will make $100,000. By the end of this year, I will make $100,000. I am making $100,000 by the end of this year. And you don't have to know how or why or how you're going to do it. Just declare what you want without having a plan. Everything else will begin to unveil itself to you. There's been many times, before I get into that, that's the end of my daily practice. So we're going to take a deep inhale in. Exhale out. Breathing normally. Opening the eyes slowly. And then you start your day. Or then you continue your day. What I was going to say is, there's been many times in my life where, lately, ever since I had my awakening, I had no idea how I was going to do something. Specifically, like, I had a trip where I went to Colombia for my 31st birthday this April. And I didn't have the money to do it. I just knew that I was going to go. I made the declaration, and I ended up doing it. I ended up coming up with the funds for myself. And not only that, coming up with the funds with my ex-girlfriend, for my ex-girlfriend. So I was able to pay for myself and someone else when I had no idea how I was going to come up with the money. But I knew I was going. So it's just declaring what you want in life. Knowing that you're going to get it, not knowing how you're going to get it, not putting an expectation to how you're going to get it. Practice that. Create yourself a daily practice. Incorporate it with the water meditations that are in my other videos, where you envision that white orb with the intention going into the cup. These things are all tools for you to claim your power back, because we've forgot how powerful we really are. We're not taught this in school. We're not taught how to feel our emotions. For the most part, we're taught to bottle all of our emotions in. And the truth is, our emotions are our power. Our vulnerability is our power. But we're taught the opposite. You cry, you're weak. It's not that way. When you cry, you open space for more love for yourself. And you allow yourself to be vulnerable in front of someone else or in front of yourself. That's why, like, when you do the eye stare meditation or any other meditation that involves another person, it's that vulnerability that allows you to connect with another soul. And that's what this life is about. It's connecting, loving, unconditionally. Not putting conditions to, oh, I'm not going to love you if you're going to do that. I'm not going to love you because you're this. No. See if you can find it within your heart to love someone even if you disagree with them, even if you're mad at them. So that's my video for today. I love all of you so much. It's been so amazing seeing the process of my own growth. And I can only imagine the growth of all of you watching this. Know that you're not alone. There are other people out there who believe the same thing, that love is everything. Love is everywhere. Step into that love for yourself. You deserve it. And the divine light within me honors and acknowledges the divine light within you. And know that as you learn and grow into this path of awareness, of self-awareness, that you allow space for others to do the same in your sphere of influence. Because by you acting in your truth and your authentic self, others will see that. And they'll start wondering, how are you able to do such things? Then they'll start to question their own reality. It's a domino effect. You want to change the world? Change yourself. I love you.